Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. We're back on southern Louisiana, and in today's video I already got a trailer load of bales, but in today's video there's a lot we need to get done. So I bought this Ford Super Duty F250 Power Stroke. It's got the tow boss in it, so the suspension on the back is the tow boss suspension. But anyways, I just need to buy one more thing. I'm gonna buy a skid steer, because the way this trailer works is you have to, whenever you're unloading, you have to put your spike into the side, and this is a big John Deere, don't have time to do that. Also put down this shed right next to our silo. So I'm gonna buy a John Deere skid steer. I'm just gonna buy this one. We're gonna sit here and I'm gonna buy a Bale spike for it. A Bale spike. It's gonna be a New Holland Bale spike, but it goes on any skid steer. I love one spike Bale spikes. I love one spike Bale spikes. Any other, like a 2 or a 3 point Bale spike, I hate them. Like the 2 Bale spike with all the tiny little ones at the bottom. I hate those. I love just the normal. Well, I mean, it does have the 2 small ones, but the, big old one spear. I love those. Anyways, we're gonna move the John Deere out of the way, because we use the John Deere out in the field for actually putting them on the trailer, but we're gonna use the skid steer for unloading them. We still haven't got that straw baled. There's an invisible barrier there. Okay, we're just gonna back it up here. But yep, invisible barrier. But anyways, haven't got the straw baled yet. I actually was searching up, because most straw is used for animal bedding, but I found out with cows, the straw that comes from oat, because we harvested oat and the straw came, I figured out it's actually very nutritious for cattle. So we're definitely gonna probably be feeding them some of that. Okay, now we just need this to go down. That's one thing I love about skid steers. They're so maneuverable. Because that John Deere tractor was just too big. I mean, it fit in there, but I had to back it up, put it forward, back it up again. We're just gonna take this over here and put it right next to this bale that we got off camera before I started recording. Okay, let's not do that. And we just push that bale out of the way. Let's take a look how much space we got up there. Let me see. This is gonna be unrealistic, but let me just, Alright, now that's good. But yeah, I really like that we got the skid steer now, because now we can unload bales, put them in the shed, scoop stuff up with the shovel. Yeah, I would scoop the manure up with the shovel on the skid steer, but we have slurry. We don't have manure. I mean, that's what the Europeans call it, I think, slurry, but liquid manure is the American way, I think. Yeah, it is. But we got to get this trailer load unfolded. I mean, we got to get all the bales off this trailer. And then I counted, before I started this video, I'm pretty sure there's There's 18 bales on this trailer and 12 more bales we need to get out there on the field. So, yeah. Like I said in the last video, there is no time to waste. We gotta get all of our hay, crop, stuff before winter comes. Once winter comes, there's pretty much gonna be nothing to do on the farm. So we gotta make the best of our summer here, making smart choices, cause coming this winter, there's gonna be not only nothing to do, but also pretty much no crops we can grow. We can grow cotton, but it's August right now, so cotton would need to be planted. I think in July is when it needs to be planted. Because it's all in real life, it's August right now, and there's cotton fields they're not ready to harvest, but they're just now blooming with cotton on them. And I asked my papa, which is my grandpa, the other day, when you harvest cotton, because I was just curious. I'm not a cotton farmer. I probably never will do cotton. And I'm not too big of a fan of growing cotton. I mean, it's pretty good. You make pretty good money. I'm more of a soybean, corn guy than a cotton guy. And this skid steer might be a bit too maneuverable, if that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, this thing, I got hardly any control over it. Okay. Well, that bale fell off the trailer. I doubt we'll have time to go back out there in the field and get more bales. Probably the majority of this video is just me getting the bales off this trailer, lining it up with the bale spike, and put them into the shed. Alright. Yeah. A bit too maneuverable, this skid steer is. I have to keep knocking it into drive and neutral, because it's so maneuverable. And that's still not touching the back. We might have to buy a different skid steer. I don't know. This thing is, it's just too maneuverable. Look at it. I can just barely press the A button on my keyboard and this thing's spinning in circles. I think if we had tracks on it, that would be better. Because tracks doesn't go as fast. They provide better traction, so if they provide better traction, that means they shouldn't be going everywhere. And also, I used on a save game, I used that Bobcat, I used the Bobcat, the Bobcat skid steer, and I had the tracks on it, because I have the Bobcat mod where it's the tracks only mod, because it's like the construction Bobcat. But anyways, that thing was pretty good. because I had it on a save game where I was just playing. Wasn't recording nothing. It was just a play save. And I had the Bobcat, and I was loading hay into my barn like I'm doing right now. And it worked pretty good. Yeah, we might need to buy different, and then it's still not getting lined up. Okay, yeah. I love John Deere, but it's not. I know I should have just got, this is what I was talking about, this right here. That's what I'm gonna get. I mean, we spent $74,000 on it. So we're down a lot of money, but we ought to make and it was made by FS Minor Constructions. Yeah, I'm using this as my farm, my hay loading Bobcat, so I'm not too big of a fan that it's a construction, but no offense to him. He's a pretty good guy. Make sure to go check him out. Download some of his mods. Oh yeah, and it has the beeping sound whenever you back up. And this thing's, I don't know what it is, like this thing right here that I'm moving, it's a lot more maneuverable. So that's another win-win for the Bobcat. Another loss for the John Deere. Also, I honestly think Bobcat just makes more better skid steers. I mean, it didn't have the same problems as the John Deere when it comes to lifting bales, but at least I'm not spinning everywhere. I mean, that's all I'm worried about, is spinning everywhere. Alright. Alright. Got it. Alright, now let's see how this Bobcat, we're flipping forward. Let's see how the Bobcat does when it comes to actually putting the bales next to each other. Okay, it does a lot. Okay. It does a lot better than the Deere does. A lot better. Okay, this bell isn't even hitting that bell, so why is it telling me that it is? See? It's telling me that it's hitting the, well, I mean, it is hitting the bell now, but okay, let's straighten this out here. Okay, we don't even have the whole thing straightened out. Okay. That's pretty straight. And then I'm just moving that like that. Okay. Honestly, I think when it comes to me loading the bales up, like, or not loading them up, but putting them in the shed like this, I think that's honestly a me problem. I'm not a skid steer guy. I hardly run skid steers. To be honest, it was easier when I was running the 7810. But also, we do need a skid steer because there's a lot of things we can do with the skid steer. that we can't with the John Deere. More specifically than that, a tractor. Did I just get 2 bales? I just got 2 bales. Okay. We don't need 2, we just need 1. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Bring it forward. There we go. Nice and easy. Bring her down. I honestly feel like putting hay bales in a shed in real life is a lot more easier than it is in Farm Sim, because right now Farm Sim's giving me a heck of problem. Okay. This thing is a Bobcat. These things were built up. Okay, there we go. That's... Now, we're still not good. Okay. Let's just do our thing. I'm gonna have to lift this up some more. It's gonna put us 4. We might have to sell this one and buy a heavy duty one, because we need weights on this freaking thing. I mean, square bales wouldn't be so hard. Square bales is quite easy, actually. It's just round bales so heavy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get, let's see, a few more bales here to get to the wall, and then I'm just gonna be doing that. Put 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle. Then I think 2 more bales here, 1 in the middle, and then we can go on top and, you know, keep on going. Honestly, I might sell the bales we have left out in the field, because we have well over 30. Plus, we have that straw out there, the oat straw. We can bale that up. So yeah, either way, we're still gonna have a crap ton of bales. Alright. Okay. It's gonna flip, it's gonna flip. Okay, I know. One thing we need to do. Strap the bales down so if it does flip, we will not lose our bales on this side. Okay. Okay. Come on. Work with me. But yeah, we need weights. Let's see, was weights on this an option? No, it's not even got any options. Okay. The John Deere also didn't have any options for weights. These have weights, I know that. I know these also have weights, rear weights. Honestly, we probably need a 300-pound weight. I mean, this is a freaking, this big old skid steer, it is just struggling. Yeah, we're gonna sell this. That's 2 skid steers that we've sown sold in just one video. I don't want a door. No. Rear weights, 300 pounds, 300 lbs, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna skip to it. I do not feel like walking over there to it. Here we go. Crank it up. This looks a lot easier to operate too. I mean, it only goes 11 miles an hour, but at the end of the day, it's still a, you know, still a skid steer at the end of the day. I'll be taking this bell right here. Attach. Let's see how this does. A lot better. I mean, we're still flipping forward some, but we're not, you know, flipping all the way up like that Bobcat was. So, get this straightened out. And alright. Alright. This looks a lot easy because we don't have that window no more. The door. Whatever the heck it's called, I don't know. I'm not a skid steer geek. Hardly know anything about them. How much room do I got left? I don't know, can't tell. That ought to be. Let's take a look. We're still not getting it all the way. Let me just do it one more time. Okay, yeah. And now we're really getting all those bales pushed up in there. Alright. We got, what, one more bale here? Yep, one more bale. Might have to pull up some. Yep, we're gonna have to pull up some. I can't fit through there. But also, guys, in the next video, we're probably gonna be baling up straw. In the next video after that, then we'll finally probably get to forestry. I'll show you guys in a minute the land I'm wanting to cut trees off. The reason I'm gonna cut trees off of it is just for more storage. I mean, with me buying this skid steer and the combine and a few more equipment we're gonna have to buy in the future, we're gonna run out of room quick. And I kind of like the way the farm is set up already, so I don't want to build any extra sheds or anything on the farm. Plus the farm barely has any room, so I'm just gonna be doing some forestry to get a few extra sheds and maybe a silage pit. I was thinking about putting a silage pit because I want to get into silage, because if we're gonna have cows, we're gonna need some silage. Alright. There we go. And it's still not. So yeah, this is definitely a me problem at this point. I mean, getting the third bale up there ain't, like the bale on top, that ain't a problem. It's just getting these bales to touch the walls the problem. I mean, honestly, I feel like I could do this in real life a lot easier. Now we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more bales to go, and then we'll be done. But I feel like if I unstrap these, the trailer is just gonna start losing its balance or whatever and start tipping over to its side. Let's see. The bales are obviously rolling over, but that's okay. Let's see, 2 more straps and we'll see if this... Okay, yep. This is 1 more strap and this thing is gonna flip. What we probably need to... It's already flipping. What I probably need to do I can't get that wheel down. What if I just... Okay, yeah, I forgot I didn't have those bales strapped. But anyways. I need to get this bale off here, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just gonna normally get the bale off while this whole thing flips over. Okay, yeah. There we go. Now we're good. After this, I'm just gonna use the tractor to start doing the bale work. Skid steers are just so complicated. Do I have enough room for 1 more bale? I mean, I have enough room for the bale, but I have enough room for me to get in there. I'll tell you what we can do. We can put the skid... Oh, crap. We can put this bale on here and put the skid steer right there. It's a smart idea. So that way there's a little bit of room for the skid steer and possibly the tractor. So that way if this shed gets full, we just have a little small passageway for the skid steer. And also this can be the skid steer's shed that we stored in. But anyways, guys, I feel like that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Trust me, I'll get a lot of stuff done off camera. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one.